Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to the Games and Culture channel. Because this isn't a podcast, so to speak. We're doing something a little bit different today.
A little different.
For those that don't know us and just have the parasocial relationship with us going here, Nick and I are both based out of Indianapolis, and one of the biggest things that happens in Indianapolis is Gen Con, which is this giant board gaming convention basically. And so Nick goes every year, spends
Every
exorbitant
year.
amount of money, and this is our attempt of maybe making some of that a little bit more worth than it usually is, by showing it off. This was
This
Nick's
is a,
idea to share this with all of you guys, and I'm excited to see the stuff that he's got.
the Fable of Gen Con Hall. This is the third year in a row I've spent over $1,000.
If that gives you
Not,
any indication.
not counting the badge, parking, food. That's just what's in the vendor hall.
Yes, yes, and he does this every year.
That's repair.
I'm just waiting for him to get one of those cool worm tables that are on display every single year. It's like these $5,000 gaming tables that you can take like lease
Well,
out, and like they have magnetic like drink holders, and they're crazy cool tables.
I mean, if I win the lottery, I will. But unfortunately, I live in a
I
one
mean, where would you
bedroom.
even put it in your apartment, though? I think you'd have to get rid of your couch.
I was gonna say, well, if I win the lottery, I live in a one-bedroom apartment. Hey, table ain't fitting in here. If I win the
We're
lottery,
moving.
sure.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. But yeah, we thought it would just be kind of cool to show off some of the stuff that Nick got, and maybe some, if you see some stuff that you like, look it up. I'm sure, like, the cool thing about Gen Con is a lot of people go there to show off their games for the very first time. There's games that Nick has gotten from there that he helped like crowdfund by buying them there that have gone on to be in the game section at Target and stuff like that. And so any stuff that you see, feel free to look it up, because it might be from creators that are getting their game out there.
Disney's version of Magic the Gathering Lorcana made its debut at Gen Con last year.
Yep.
So
And those cards have been crazy popular.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what we're gonna do is there's some small things first. I'm gonna kind of rip through them real quick, kind of get through them, and then we'll take our time with the actual like games and stuff. So you haven't seen these. Got some dice. I'm not gonna show those dice off. These dice are nice though. You kind of see these.
Oh, those are cool.
These. Hoop-a-doop.
Oh,
Kind of hard to see in the light. Yeah, the light's kind of man on
there
them.
it goes. Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do this. Nope, that's
That
not gonna
doesn't
work.
help anything.
No, I tried.
Those are cool.
Yeah, those are nice. These were a little pricey, but they're good. There's some Gen Con. It's like special edition. Like they have like on this one that says Gen Con 2024 on it.
Oh, that's cool.
That and then Cowboy Bebop dice.
Okay.
Okay. It's Gen Con. You're gonna buy dice a lot.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Random dice.
Random, possibly licensed dice.
Well, this is not licensed, but it's funny as hell. It's a T-shirt.
Okay. Oh my god, that's so cool! Holy shit, that is so cool! That's so cool! For those that don't know, I'm a huge t-shirt guy. Ironically, not in a t-shirt today, but like I've got like 200 t-shirts. Like I just love t-shirts. That is such a fucking cool t-shirt.
I love Raising Cane's, so I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. Whoever thought of that, man? That's top tier. That's so good.
We got Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Was that at one of the booths?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Kind of rare movie.
It's kind of cool.
A Cowboy Bebop GM screen.
Oh,
GM
all right.
screen. So
that's kind of cool.
I will show some artwork. I wish I knew who made what, because I would try to put them in the description, but I don't remember who exactly the name of these artists. But
well, if you see your art and want to comment down below who you are, feel free to. Oh, that's really cool. For
I
those that
like
don't
the,
know, Nick is a huge Metroid fan. So
I mean,
that's
if they watch our other podcasts, I think they would know by now.
yeah, I mean true. But if this is the first video you're stumbling across, that's so cool.
I mean,
That is really cool.
I like the dead Ridley at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. I like the mother brain in the background. That's super cool.
One is Smash Bros.
That's super cool. That's really cool. You don't see a ton of Smash Bros. Art. As big as it is, you don't see a ton of it.
We got another Cowboy Bebop something.
Oh, that one's really cool. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. And the thing that destroys our wall every time it's there.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I
knew it was coming. That's pretty cool. It's weird that it only has 4 of them on there, though.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like
Yeah.
it. Was the booth I had was buy 2 get 1 free. So I'm like, oh.
Ironically, I think that's the aside from Joker, I think those are like probably like the 3 like least used characters. Probably, I would say.
Oh, yeah, probably. Well, I use Haro pretty much, except for.
I mean, I use Haru as well because Psy leads to a lot of technicals, but I'm sure that more people use On and Makoto than Haru.
I mean, I
If you're a
prioritize.
Persona fan, let us know in the comments. I feel like Yusuke, Ryuji, and Haru probably get benched pretty regularly, but
Yeah, I used Makoto and Morgana like heavily. Like they never left it.
Well,
Once they were entered.
I mean, this is gonna go into a whole conversation about Persona, but yeah, Morgana should be in your party all the time because he's
the healer.
He's the best healer.
All right, last thing before the actual games, Nobara plushie.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
She looks smug, so I thought it was funny, so I bought it.
Yeah, the vendor hall is very diverse. If you couldn't tell, it's not just games, a lot of everything. So.
Yeah, it's. I walked 45 miles between the 4 days.
Jesus Christ! Woo! Average of 11 miles a day. Golly.
Yeah, no, granted, that's going back and forth to where the food trucks were, and playing Tombs of Boom at night. But still.
Yeah. Still.
All right.
Whew. Holy crap.
All right. That's the fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
The reason why Gen Con exists. All right, games. So get this one. Caution signs.
Okay.
So a lot of these, I buy a lot of like party games. So I just think to kind of the fun stuff and where you get really kind of weird and creative. I do have some other like card games I buy. And we'll get to those. But Caution Signs, the way it's played, so it's kind of similar to there's a judge and stuff like that. And it kind of rotates around, but you get you kind of see on the back here. Each sketcher gets 2 cards, a descriptor and an object, basically. So this one says on the back of that, because you probably can't read it. It says flexible and cow. Then the sketchers have to draw that object, but they have about 10 seconds to do it. So once they have their picture, everyone throws their descriptors into a pile, and they reveal their drawings to the judge. The judge has to figure out how this all mixed together, and
okay.
Once they're ready, everyone will admit, okay, you got my descriptor right, or my object wrong, we're both right, we're both wrong, stuff like that.
Okay.
Pretty goofy and
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
I haven't got a chance to play this one yet. I think it's just a 1-player game. Let me look. I don't. No, 2 to 5.
Player game. That's
2 player play. There's some.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, the board game. I got this there was about an hour to go on Sunday. I walked past and I saw him like, what's that, Pac-Man? God dang it. Let's walk right up. I mean, the board on it looks like you can see.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's got it even looks like the pellets are like they're not like just like dots on a board. It's like actual like objects.
Let me see if I can get the board out. Camera.
I went to Gen Con a couple years ago just for a day with Nick and spent quite a bit of money. So fact that he goes every day is why he racks up such a huge bill.
Okay, so this is interesting. It's a puzzle? Weird. See? The board is a puzzle you gotta put together. Guess it
I
means you can kind of.
wonder if you can like change like what the board looks like.
Doesn't look like it because I mean there's specific shapes how
No.
it goes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but I mean, y'all get the gist of it.
Yeah. That's kind of
Sort of
cool.
thing, yeah.
It's kind of cool that the pellets are not just dots.
Yeah. I see pellets in the Pac-Man himself.
Very nice. Very nice.
The ghost.
Yep. And the ghosts. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. A little bit of trivia for you guys. They have names.
All right, next one up. This one I got 10 minutes to go. I was literally walking down the aisles, seeing there was any last minute things I want to buy, and I kind of eyeballed this one all week, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to get it. I said, screw it.
Intent to Kill. Okay.
So it's a game of it's asymmetrical, and it's a game of detective. You're trying to figure out who the killer is.
Okay.
So I didn't get a chance to demo it, so I actually haven't played it. I don't think it's. I think it's has multiple players. I don't know if it's one person thing. Some games you can actually play by yourself. Some games you can't. It doesn't specify. So I'm assuming no. It says if there's a certain game of detective, one of you will take the role of a notorious serial killer, while the other shall become an experienced detective following the tracks of the criminal. The game is different for each of these roles. The murderer has to plan every step while hiding their motive. The detective has to collect evidence and question witnesses, but not all of them are truthful.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds like that could be a pretty fun party game.
Yeah, so 2 to 4 players, 60 minutes. It looked interesting, so I'm like, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah. Those social deduction games are huge and have been
Love
for the last
social
few years.
Love social deduction games.
Yes.
Every year after the hall closes, I go play Two Rooms and a Boom for 5 to 6 hours.
That one is a super fun one. If you like games like Werewolf and stuff like that, Two Rooms and a Boom is a lot of fun. Shout out to Two Rooms and a Boom.
All right, got some books, but these are more for DMing and stuff for Cyberpunk Red.
Yep.
It's all that's for something else. All Cyberpunk. And
Easy
speaking
mode.
of
Cool.
kind of quick start guide. But speaking of Cyberpunk, an
Very nice.
expansion
Very
kit
nice.
for I think from what I understand, this is you can play this on its own, or you can use this in conjunction with the standard Cyberpunk Red.
Interesting. Okay. Very cool.
But
For those that don't know, Cyberpunk, the video game, originally was a board game that you play a whole lot like D&D. So, us being pretty big Cyberpunk fans, obviously Nick would gravitate towards that. I mean, yeah,
wearing the shirt right now.
the box art's on his shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I was prepared. This one is a similar type of game to Cyberpunk. It will play a little differently, but this is called Shadow Scar.
Okay.
The reason why I got it is at the same booth as Cyberpunk because it's from Mike Pondsmith as well. It debuted at Gen Con this year. First time it was ever sold.
Cool. Okay.
So it's unlike Cyberpunk, which Cyberpunk is yours. This is a kind of multiversal time game. So you're so decades ago, a war between gods spilled across many worlds of the Moazak. Terrible monsters called yokai found their way into countless dimensions, perhaps as suspected natives from the shadows. So you play as the Shadow Scar agency to go into the multiverse to find the yokai and put a stop to them.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a starter kit, and all they had was the starter kit. So I'm interested to see kind of
where they go
with it. But I saw that, and it was. You get a disc. They had the booth like a discount. You buy this stuff, and you get this much of a discount. I'm like, okay, well, there you go. There's my money.
Discount.
This game I've seen for years. I never got it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. I think you can play just 2 to 4, and it's actually a cooperative game.
Okay.
I think they made video games based off of this, but
Pandemic.
Pandemic, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
I'm fairly certain. I've seen this at Gen Con years past. I'm like, yeah, that seems kind of interesting. But last time I saw it, it was kind of right after the actual one. I'm like, you know what?
2 on the nose.
You're on the nose right now.
Yeah, I don't think I've played the Pandemic games. I do know that they're cooperative though, and they have there's a bunch of different ones. This is the first time I've seen that one, but there's a bunch of different ones, so it's obviously pretty popular to have all those many expansions and offshoots and stuff. So
Yeah, definitely. This one's great. I've already played this one. This is fantastic. Top tier.
oh, okay, go on.
It's tier list making. So way it works is inside this thing is categories essentially. For example, I'll already open it. So I've already had the chance to play this, and it's no.
Oh
Killed
no,
it.
game down, game down.
That's fine. So in the thing are little, your A's, B, C.
Yeah.
You kind of lay them out as for your tiers, and then there's also. Wait, hold on. For those. So there is cards here. So your categories, for example, let's grab one. How good would this character be would be at lying while playing Mafia? So the thing is, in the game, they don't have list of characters or anything like that. All the cards are blank. They're dry erase. So how it plays is there's a judge. There's a judge, and they reveal the category. The other players will determine what characters are put in. So while they're determining what characters are going to be put into this category, the judge is using one of the. There it is, right here. Perfect. This card, and just writing it down, hiding, where they're putting each character. And you can write down the character's name, but each card is numbered, and there's 8 of these character cards. So mark. Okay, that card's 1, 2. Okay, whatever. And then once the characters are put in, and the judge is ready, they will take these little tokens and put them in their respective. So, like, there's 2 in S tier, 1 in A tier. They'll put how many are in each category, and it's up to the other players to figure out where the judge put them.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. So now, do the characters change in between like each round, or do they stay for the entirety of the game?
Each round. So every time that you get a new card, new characters.
No, okay. Well, that sounds like that'd be really fun, actually.
It is super fun. What's great about it is a lot of times there's struggle like Cards Against Humanity is eventually you kind of get the same cards because these are blank. It's limitless.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And honestly, even with these category cards, I mean, you can just make up your own categories eventually.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, S tier Mario would be fine in Mafia. He's Italian.
He's Italian. I mean, also you just go, wahoo! It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario. I killed somebody with a baseball bat back here. Is that what you wanted, Vinny? Mario, why are you shouting? It's what I do.
These are some sort of, I believe, deck builders. Card deck, ready to play. It's a collectible card game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are like deck builders. Yeah, one ready to play deck, one complete deck. I didn't have a chance to play these before, but I saw one of the. I saw this one first. It's from Universes. So you have a.
Oh
yeah,
the My Hero card game. I've seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought like okay. Then I saw this one. I'm like, well, crap. It's Cowboy Bebop.
Yep. Sure.
So
is.
as soon as I saw Cowboy Bebop, I'm like, well, I'll get that, and well, more. I'm already here, so might as well grab that My Hero one. The ones they had were it's either Araka or what's her face, the crazy lady who wants blood. Toga. Toga, yeah.
Toga.
Like, yeah, I'll take Araka between those two.
My Hero's kind of a sore subject for me right now because the manga ended 2 weeks ago. I just feel pretty.
I'm aware of how it ended. I'm not happy.
We can talk
But
about
that's
that another time.
yeah, we have a different discussion.
No spoilers here. Just
Yeah. So this is called Imposter Syndrome.
okay. Okay.
This looks kind of interesting. Basically, how it works is it's a party game where you have to blend in to win. There's another game I have like that I'll explain on more. This is you face off in a random challenge, like who would win, a dance battle. And then you choose your competitor. So, and then argue why they're the best. The twist is one of you is an imposter who didn't know what the challenge is. So you have to find who the imposter is, and the imposter has to BS their way to success, while everyone else trying to find who the imposter is.
That's pretty funny.
I haven't had a chance to play. There's another game I have who's very, very similar to this, and I'll be able to go into more detail. But I haven't opened this one yet.
That's pretty funny. I like that concept.
Next ones. This one is Cheese Factory.
Cheese Factory.
So the goal is it's a winnable game of cutthroat cheesecraft. You're trying to build a factory.
I'm intrigued.
So you're choosing a chef of some sort, 8 cheese-making heroes, each with their own unique ability, and you're combining different machines to try and create new cheese crafting strategies. Once you got the ingredients, you can make different cheese recipes. And I think the goal of the game is to get more cheese recipes. But you can also sabotage your opponents by burning down their factories.
Cheese, well known for its flammability. All right.
This one I got with the same booth. It's called, and these colors look familiar. I forget the name of the comic artist that makes them, but they look very familiar. It's self careless is what it's called.
Okay.
There's a little expansion with it with cats. It's a 1 to 2 player game. So you can play this by yourself, and basically what all it is you're trying to manage your day by drinking coffee, avoiding doing things, and it's basically but each thing you do takes time, and so you're trying to accomplish enough time in a day without running out of time.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's only 1 or 2. It's one of those like short, cozy games.
Okay. I feel like you could play Persona and get the same effect out of that, but all right.
I mean, true, but that takes like less than 30 minutes. Persona is 125 hours, and you're emotionally scarred afterwards.
It's your cup of tea, you know.
Yeah, and also that won't leave you emotionally scarred.
True, but worth it.
Yeah, it's very worth it. I've spent too much money on Persona 5.
Yeah.
This one I've seen around. So it's another social deduction game called Coup Rebellion.
Oh, hey, Coup. Yeah, I love Coup. I don't
Oh,
know about Rebellion, but yeah, I have the original Coup and
Oh.
first expansion. Yeah, Coup is so much fun. Yeah, I don't know what this Rebellion is, so you certainly have my attention now. But yeah, Coup is a card-based game where there's certain classes of characters that you control. You have 2 cards. But you're not tied to the cards that you have. You can like lie to use other cards' effects, and if you get caught in the lie, you get punished. But if you kind of sleaze your way and take out your opponent's cards, that's how you win. So yeah, Coup's a ton of fun. It's one of my favorites. So what's this Rebellion shit?
Okay. Well, I think I may have bought a Coup before. I just haven't played it. I don't remember, but this is what I got this year. This is the only Coup I got. But this one is about standalone games in the dystopian universe. In the not too distant future, you are a leading person of interest with connections to both the established government and underground rebellion. This popular uprising has brought the government to its knees, and now the country is in chaos with different factions competing for power in the newly formed democracy. In this environment, anyone can become president if they can find the support and eliminate their rivals.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's very similar to the existing Coup, except there's just different characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, it says it uses the same Lightning Fest rules as Coup, Claim, Counter, Challenge, and Bluff, but it adds a exciting strategic layer via character selection.
Yeah, there's 25 different characters, but there's only 5 in the game.
Yeah, for each guest, 5 character roles are chosen randomly from. Okay. 5 character roles are chosen randomly from 25 different cards. Each of the 5 characters has unique ability. The combination of abilities and interplay makes them each game unique.
Interesting. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, Coup is
Well,
really fun.
when we have our game night, well, so I guess we'll be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Coup is super fun.
I saw this another game I bought because the other game I bought at this booth was the one I was going for, and I also saw this one. This looked kind of dumb and funny. So
Well, real
trash
quick,
talk.
that Coup Rebellion. There's an expansion to it called Coup Anarchy. Like all three of your
Oh.
characters. So just for reference. But
Note to self buying next year. Congratulations! You already have something going.
well,
You
actually, you
already
can order it
started the
off
ticker.
Amazon for $12 if you wanted to get it sooner than that. So
And not pay con prices.
exactly.
Maybe something else I did buy from Amazon, but I'll explain that in a minute. This I got. It's called Trash Talk.
Okay, go on.
It's Is it raccoons or yeah, it's raccoons. Basically, how does a raccoon talk to a possum with trash? Of course. So you're using prized treasures pulled from dumpsters, gutters, and maybe a few stolen from the humans to master cross-species communication, so everyone wins. So it's almost like a game of telephone, but using garbage because you're raccoons.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
This is a game in its expansion. This is Not So Neighborly in expansion block party.
Okay.
It's kind of similar to Cheese Factory things, although this is a bit goofier. Is the game is called Destroy, Build, Be Petty. Build. You build your neighborhood while destroying other players' neighborhoods by being a bad neighbor. You can leave poop on their lawn, set buildings ablaze, and more. Be not so limited. The first to collect 10 points to win. So like you can do, let's see, crime, place another type of building, including fire station, telephone. Okay, yeah, and on the card is someone's shitting on their lawn.
Oh my god.
Petty neighborhood is someone's lighting someone on fire. One is demolish, destroying and discarding one building. This cannot be stopped or undone. And it's this little psychopath here is like throwing his arm out as the entire neighborhood is on fire.
That's hilarious. All right, what's next?
So this one we've probably heard before. This is called Dumb Ways to Die.
Yeah, I have Dumb Ways to Die, actually.
Oh, okay. So then you know
Yeah.
this. I won't go too much in detail. They had this, a sudden death expansion there. It was free with purchase with this, but unfortunately, they ran out of this. So they said, show us the receipt you just bought off of Amazon, and then we'll just give you this one. They still have plenty of these around. So that's what I did. I ordered from Amazon, and I got this.
Give a quick synopsis of Dumb Ways to Die for people at home. It's pretty good, so.
Okay, I haven't played it, so you would probably know.
Oh yeah, so it's a card game where you're just trying to have your little bean dude survive basically, while trying to also kill your opponents. And so you draw through a deck that's littered with stuff that's gonna kill you, and you have cards that'll save you and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. What does the sudden death expansion say it has? Is just like new cards that like cause battling, or because I've not seen the expansion.
So it is somebody does die, three accident prone beans, and only one of those is going to sudden death with faster and even dumber ways to die.
Oh, okay.
So you can play as a self-contained game or add sudden death cards to the original game. Okay, so it speeds up the game basically if you want if you get one of these cards.
I didn't feel like the regular game was long in the first place, so all right.
So this game is similar to I played this one. This game is similar to the other one I showed earlier, Imposter Syndrome. It's called It's Obvious.
Okay.
So the thing of the game is it's going to present an equation, not equation, but like a scenario of sorts between two things. Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh. It's our
for
first
example-
unboxing video, guys. Sorry.
So it will posit a question like Pixar or DreamWorks.
Pixar.
Okay. So everyone has these little voting cards, and you can see everything's either black or white. And everyone throws in their card, and the cards are mixed together, and we see what color got the most votes. So in this case, you blatantly said Pixar, and I'd probably agree with you. So let's just say there's a third person here who voted DreamWorks. Now, in this scenario, though, we don't know who voted what. We just know two people voted for Pixar, one voted for DreamWorks.
Okay, I'm
It's like,
starting to connect
it's like
dots.
imposter syndrome, where the person who voted DreamWorks and he goes, "Oh shit, I'm in the minority," so they need to lie and say they voted for Pixar, and the other two need to find out who voted for DreamWorks. So
That's
if
pretty cool.
if the person who was not part of the majority can escape, and not get voted as the one who was, the minority, they win, or you lose.
So is
There
there
was one.
like a debate that happens
Yeah, you debate and kind of see
like
who's.
go around like what's your favorite Pixar movie? And if
Yeah,
somebody says something like Toy Story,
give
it's
it
like, oh, okay.
give opinions. Like there's pirates or ninjas, so things like that. There's some of these cards are like, yeah, it's really easy to find out who's lying or not, because one when I was playing was whistle or no whistling.
Oh shit.
So it was four of us. Everyone, it was 3-1 whistle 1. So I literally started and so it was like,
But
good luck lying with that
fake
one.
it. I can fake it.
We know who can't whistle now.
I can fake that. That one's not that hard. I can fake that one,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
But it was pretty fun. We got a few more. I haven't opened these yet. I'm waiting. Probably wait till I play against someone to open these. Have you ever heard of they make kind of our card. It's a card game, like battling card game. Weiss Schwarz. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, well they make kind of, they're not exactly trading cards, but kind of deck builders, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But they cards they make are from different franchises. You can't mix the franchises together in the same deck, but you can fight someone who has a opposing franchise. And I got Guilty Gear.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
So they've had JoJo, they have Ruby, Chainsaw Man.
Interesting. And so you can make like a Guilty Gear deck and go up against like a Ruby deck, or a JoJo deck. Okay, that's kind of cool. And so the rules are consistent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I got a play mat with it too. I haven't opened it.
Is it a play mat? Sonic
in a play mat. It has a little. It's kind of hard to see, but it's. Actually, I should open it, but oh well. Well, maybe I can open it now. Sonic Roll is basically you're trying to race through classic Sonic zones. You have Green Hill, I think Chemical Plant's in there.
Hey, it's the best Sonic zone there is.
Let me see. Does it say? This is zones. It doesn't say this by which. And as you go through the zones, you can try and get sent to a special stage. You get the emeralds, and the emeralds will give you special abilities throughout the game and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
it's a card game, or is it like a?
It's both.
Okay.
You're using cards in a board game too.
Okay.
I don't really know. There we go. Opening that. There we go. That way we can see the playmat itself. It's classic Sonic.
Very nice. Hey, and classic Amy. Very nice.
Oh yeah. Classic Sonic is best Sonic. I will die on that hill.
I mean, classic Sonic is really good, but I also just like the design of modern Sonic. It's not
Yeah, the design's fine. All right, I got two more. So this one is called. It's the same game, but just two different versions of it. Iconoclash.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna. One of them's already open. I'm gonna reveal the board to you and see if this
oh no
strikes any resemblance to something.
Oh no.
You're gonna be able to tell exactly what this is very quickly.
Okay.
Go.
I'm seeing spaces for cards.
I do have cards.
Okay.
But what's the?
Oh my gosh, it's Smash Bros.
It's Smash Bros, but a board game.
What the hell? What
They
the hell?
these are all original characters, I think, but you're taking turns and using cards like choosing what things like some characters are rushdown characters, some characters are zoner characters, and like the characters like attack your or discard 2 cards and block damage equal to the lowest thing you block. It's a complicated of a game, and you have to kind of sit down and explain it to people. But I mean, I did play a demo for a bit, and I mean, it's Smash Bros. In a board game for. Of course, I bought it.
That is pretty freaking cool. Is there like items and stuff that you can use, or is it all based on cards? Are there
It's all based on
hazards?
cards. Yes, there can be. Unlike the Smash, you can't turn the hazards off. When you start your turn, you get a item thing, and you can have an effect. So like this card will put item blocks. It looks like roll a turn in the affected zone. Fighters that end their turn in the affected zone gain 1 power tokens. You can use a super move. And it'll put it in each zone. But sometimes if you're in the card in the affected zone, you take damage. If your affected zone is, we'll put an item there. And there's item cards, and they'll give you whack abilities. Like
So
there's
is the
there's a
purpose
rush.
of the game to like knock somebody off the stage, or
The purpose of the game is to, in a sense, not lose be the last one standing.
Oh,
So, unlike Smash Bros, where if you get knocked off the stage, you do die. You do respawn in this, but you take 2 points of damage. But if you take
fall.
if
Okay.
you can play in a way where whoever does the most damage wins, or last one standing wins.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Put this down. And there's 2 versions of it. This is the one I've opened. The other one is sold in its box, but it looks like this. Whoop.
I see a guy with a card drawing a card, like he's in Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, and then the last thing,
Last thing. Oh my gosh.
the most expensive thing. Everything I've reeled so far was under
Oh no.
under 100, cost 50 to 80. This cost
no.
$100.
Okay. Okay.
103.
I expected a bigger gap there, but okay.
There was an expansion for it for 90. I didn't buy it because it's like, oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ. How is the expansion the same price as the fucking starter? Holy shit.
Well, because this is a very big game. It's based on something.
I see.
No, granted.
I see.
Granted.
Here. Oh my! It's upside down. There you go. Holy shit. Okay.
Guild Figure Strive, the board game. As you can see, this is a very big box.
Holy shit. How do you? What the fuck?
So
I
I've
understand
opened
fighting
it.
game translating to card game. I understand that, but how does a fighting game that's not Smash Bros translate to a board game?
Good question, because I haven't gone through
That's
it
a
all.
lot of shit. I can only see one corner of the box. That's already like a ton of shit in there.
It's a big box.
How many pages is the user manual?
Pretty big. This is the
Yep.
user manual.
Yep, that's about right.
So the board game is more actually just looks like a couple play mats actually right here.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's kind of like a deck builder of sorts.
Okay.
But if you can see, that's
Those are
all
the
the
cards.
cards.
Yep.
So I already kind of looked at some of the cards. Yeah, I already opened one of them. So looking for the character I play, which is Eno. They essentially made multiple cards for each of the characters' moves.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I have some experience with deck builder games. My neighbor has the Resident Evil deck builder game with all the expansions, so we play that from time to time. So that makes sense that this would be like a deck builder type thing, where you take turns, selecting cards and kind of building up your deck, and then you probably go head to head or it's each of you working independently, like to beat through like arcade mode type things where you go through stronger opponents.
Yeah, I don't
That's
exactly know
interesting.
the modes. I haven't read through how the game is played, but like what type of game modes there is if there's multiple game modes. But I saw it. What the thing was, I saw it at the one booth. And it was kind of like a demo of it. I'm like, oh, do you have the real thing around here? Like, well, it's at a different booth across the hall. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
A little weird that they were having 2 different booths to do one for demo, one for selling, but okay. It was like probably 15 aisles away.
Yeah. That's
and
weird.
on
That's super
one near
weird.
and the demo was near the front and the one was near the back. But I was like, okay, well, going to go do that. And I just literally beeline my way there. And I saw the box. I'm like, oh, that's a big box.
Big boy. So the expansion you said was $90. What? How big is the expansion? Obviously, it's got to be something comparable to the size of the starter.
I think what it is from the expansion read, it had like acrylics and stuff like that for like standees for the characters, and I think possibly more cards. Because this
Oh, okay.
doesn't have, I don't think this has all the characters. No, First Testament. So I think up through season 1 of the game.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
I
there's.
figured it'd be like DLC or something like that.
Yeah, because I mean we're just now starting season 4. I mean season 4 of
Are those deck boxes for each individual character? That's
yep.
sick. That's sick as hell.
Hyper Chaos, Joel Lewis, Faust, Chip, Dragon. Yeah. Okay, so this is through season 1 of the game. So
Okay.
we don't have Bridget started season 2 and she's not in the game yet.
Okay.
So I would imagine the expansion probably would include her. If it doesn't, that means more expansions are coming because Bridget will sell cards.
Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
And that is the Gen Con haul.
Okay. Fantastic. What would you say that your favorite thing that you got this year was?
I'm not gonna count played yet. So even though the Gear One is like the most expensive one, I really want to try that one because obviously, but I'm not gonna count it. Honestly, it's probably top tier.
Okay. Yeah.
Top tier is like super fun.
Okay. I think that one's the most interesting concept of the ones that you had. I would say that was probably the one that I'm most excited to play for sure.
Yeah, I know when we played because after Gen Con wrapped up that Sunday, it wrapped up. We came back to my place and played a little bit, and that was the one that I wanted to play, and it was the one we played the longest.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for showing all of us, Nick. I think we all had a pretty good time seeing the new stuff that you got. Let us know in the comments what was your favorite game that you saw, or let us know what your favorite board game / card game is. Maybe it's something that we haven't played that we could look into and possibly fall in love with just like you did. And also let us know if you liked this video. I mean, it's something that we don't normally do. And
We'll do
you
one
know,
next year.
yeah, we'll do one next year if you guys like seeing it. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe, do all of those things that help us out and keep you informed when our next video comes out. And hey, we'll just see you in the next one. Thanks for joining us.
See you next year, Gen Con.
Bye.